Okay, so I'm here with Uno. He's a 2-year-old stud colt, and this will be day number 5 of his training. So we'll just get right after it. We'll take some fresh off of him here and pick up where we left off yesterday, which yesterday my camera shut off about halfway through the session, so we missed a lot of stuff. But we'll pick up there today after we get him loosened up here. The first thing we're going to do once we get him warmed up here a little bit and listening to me is we're going to take time to put that side pole snaffle back on him. Took a little bit to get it in his mouth yesterday. Hopefully it goes smooth today. I mean, it's not like it was terrible yesterday, but if it goes as good today as it did yesterday, I'll be happy with that too. There we go, good turn. I want him to face me when he turns, so that's good. Hard to get him up into a lope. He really likes to just fast trot around there, and I don't like to run real hard, so I'll stop him by this. Whoa, nope. Turn around here. You can stand over there by that saddle. Stand over there by that saddle. Right there. Well, heck, come and stand by me. Come on over here. Come on. I did forget to start my little timer, and I end up losing track of time. And I don't like to overwork him here at the beginning, so we'll just start a timer for about 40 minutes. Come on, bud. Come on. We're gonna get a brush over here and knock some dirt off of him, since we'll be saddling him up a little bit later here in not too long. And all that dirt can just come in my face, I guess. I guess I should do this stuff before I start his training, but sometimes we just forget. All right, he's standing good enough for me. We'll go ahead and get this side pole snaffle and put on him. I'll swap out for a lead rope here so I don't have so much rope to deal with. Come over here a little closer to the camera and we can see how this goes. Come here, bud. I mean, he definitely doesn't care for it, but we've come a little ways. No, nope, come here. Come here. Oh, come on. You're better than that. See? Nope. Let's just put this in your mouth. It's like once it gets past my eyes, I'm good. Now it's gonna taste like dirt again, like I did the first day. Come on, come on. And I don't want to tie him up. That has a tendency to be a train wreck. And he took it yesterday. He'll take it today. We'll just give him some chances here. I mean, I only have barely been able to put a halter on him without him acting this way. So a bit's just, I mean, that's just even. Whoops, we missed it. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, see? Ain't no big deal, kid. Ain't no big deal. Probably already remembering it from yesterday. We'll work with him. He'll get to where he'll just take that like nothing. Good boy. So I'm going to go ahead and get the driving lines, and we're going to drive him for a minute off the halter. I'm not going to go to the bit just yet. We did yesterday, but right now we're just going to see how he's listening, see what he's doing. Honestly, I probably ought to just move this out of the way, because I'm not going to need it right now. Just put it right there. Yeah, honestly, he's pretty soft to that really this morning, or this evening. Yeah, he knows. He's already acting like he knows the routine. We'll have him swap in here a couple of times, and then we'll go ahead and get him saddled up, because he's had the saddle on a couple of times now. But I really like to see where their mind is before we go to our next step every day. Come here and see how he does. Yeah, that was good. Nope. Since I didn't ask for that, we'll just turn him around here. I probably got a little bit in front of his shoulder there and made him turn around. That's my bad. Just let him stand right there. He can rest right there by that blanket and saddle if he wants to. He's licking and chewing right there. Probably going, man, I've seen this before. So nope. I'm gonna make you turn around because we didn't ask for that. Now we can turn this way. Oh, he wants to stand by that. I've been letting him rest by that saddle a little bit, that pad. I'll stop him over there. Whoa. We'll turn his nose and put it right over there by it. There we go. Good boy. Yeah, he's licking and chewing. Well, that's probably as good a spot as any. We'll gather this up. We'll get us a lead rope and we'll saddle him up. I'm gonna go ahead and try and pull this across his back and see how he likes that. It's been across the saddle. I mean, get this job done and accomplish something while we're doing it, desensitizing him to the rope. I mean, and obviously I haven't run him or loped him or trotted him hard enough to even think about saying, well, I got him winded now, so let's put a saddle on him so he's too tired to do anything. That's not going to be the case. He's not too tired. We'll just show him this on his right side today first. See what he thinks about it. He's like, well, are you gonna set it on my back or just hit me with it? Well, I'm gonna set it up there on your back just like that. And then we're gonna come over here and grab it. And then we're gonna take this blanket off. We're just going to go ahead and, you know, give him a little bit of everything here. They don't really like that on their front like that very much. So we'll set that pad up there, get this blanket up here, and we'll go grab a little saddle over here and see what he thinks. Which I really don't think he's gonna care, since he's been pretty good about it. But I like to let him feel it, both sides. Hey, stand there. Whoa, thing ain't gonna hurt you. Then we'll come over here and we'll do the same thing. And of course he wants to lean into me because he's a horse and feels safe. Nothing can tear him up if he stays close to it. So there we have it. The saddle's on him for the, I believe this is the third time we put a saddle on him. I think we put it on him on day 3 and day 4. So he's pretty good about this part of it. All the jangling and stuff. I got carabiners on there that I'm gonna run my drive lines through, and they're jangling around, making noise. We'll just put him up here real easy. Nothing too snug, enough to keep it on if he falls apart, we hope. We hope it stays on if he falls apart. I mean, I'll hold him up close here before we do anything. Not let him get too crazy, we hope. And this back cinch, I pull it up against him, you know, and in this case I just went to the shortest hole. And then we'll just start out by leading him around here and see what he thinks about it all, which he should be good with it. I mean, he's had it on. I am going to send him around with the flag here and make sure that some of the cuckoo's out of him, because he has pitched a little fit each day with it. Or maybe this is, maybe the first day he didn't do anything. Maybe this is the 4th day it's been on him. I'd have to go back and check my videos. But yesterday he threw a little tantrum for just a second. Not as bad as the first day, but he's not wanting to move, so we'll flag him. But first, I am going to grab one more notch, because the last thing we want is a saddle upside down on a 2-year-old. And he may pitch a little fit here. Yeah, here he goes. We'll just send him around. Come on. You don't need to be bucking. Just get around there. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Come on. Get it out. You see, you go. Come on, get it out of your system. Get it out. I mean, I could sit there and walk him around for 10 minutes and do everything, but he'll get over this. He's gonna have to learn to feel all, there we go. He's gonna have to learn to feel all this at a lope. I'm gonna go ahead and swap ends with him here. Turn him around. See if he has the same fit on this side. I think he's good though. There he goes. I get my exercise this way. Summertime, I get down to my summertime weight at $185, and in the wintertime it gets dark, you can't get stuff done, and you're ending up at 205. Whoa. Whoa, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Lick and chew. You're all right. And no, I'm going to get rid of this flag, not spooky anymore. But we are going to get out some driving lines. We'll get you fixed up with these. So, and I brought out a spur to get him desensitized to that, but I don't need that horse hauling it off. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and connect to the bit with him right now. I think he'll be good. And I guess that's not too tangled. Hey, don't run over me. Yeah, we're good. So I'm going to go to the snaffle bit, then I have D-rings right down here on the cinch that I run that through, and that keeps those reins down low. And also when I turn and ask him to come, instead of him being able to throw his nose up, if I didn't have it hooked down low, it's going to cause his nose to turn and come in towards his shoulder, which is, when we're riding him, you know, that's what we're going to be doing. That's what it's going to feel like. So I want it to feel like it's going to feel when we're riding him. Get him started the right way. So I'm set through there. Of course, I meant to ditch this, but we'll let him go around here. I'll bet he stops over here. Whoa, whoa. I just really want to get rid of this rope, so I'm going to pull him around that way. We'll turn him around here and we'll get started with our program here. There we go. And I like these lines because I can just walk in a little short circle right here. I like that he's going right into that lope now. That's great. Don't need my flag because I can give him a little smack like that, which gets him ready for a set of split reins, right? Just tap him back there on his butt when we need a little more speed. Send him around here. See, I want him to listen. Like, I don't want him to turn unless I ask him to. So we're gonna turn him over there by the fence, by the boards. Whoa. And I like to talk to my horses. It's good. So he kind of knows that he's been allowed to rest right there, which is okay. After a few times of this, we'll drive him past it, but I'm rewarding him for whoaing, turning, and coming to that gate. Now we'll send him on. Come on. There you go. Nice. Nice. Keep it up. Nice little lope. Keep it up. And to help teach him that whoa, for the next few times, I'm just always going to stop him over there. Whoa. That's a thumb and a finger holding that. I'll give him a release there. No, I'm going to turn him around and I'm going to let him come and stand over here where that saddle was. Right there. Good. We'll give him just a minute there. Just check my time and kind of see where we're at, because we want to get everything done we want to today. So we got about 20 minutes left. All right, let's go, kid. Come on in. You'll probably hear me call him several different names. Kid, dude, bud. And I'll try to call him Uno, since that's what they call him, the client calls him. I may or may not have mentioned this. This is a stud prospect for 3 Lazy H performance quarter horses up in Middleton, Idaho. I've bought 2 weanlings from them. This big red roan that might be coming into the picture over there by the gate, he's a 3-year-old. He's a spectacular horse, and I liked him so much I bought his full brother, which is a dun roan, that's a yearling. So that's where this stud colt's from. And nope, I didn't ask for it. So come back around. Nope. There you go. I'll turn him right here this time. And we don't get rest by that horse. Letting these horses around the round pen, I guess, is a good and a bad thing. I don't know that it's a bad thing. Sometimes it'll help a horse settle down that's having a problem. Yeah, they may want to try and stop and stand by them, but you get to your attention and they start learning real quick that no matter what's going on out around them, they need to be paying attention to me. So I'm going to try and bring him short across the arena or the round pen. We'll do 2 turns here. That's good. Nice turn. I had to pull. I had a pretty good hold on that. The first turn to bring him across the round pen, but when I asked for that, the figure 8 and turn, pretty much a thumb and a finger, and he came around with that. So, but we only just did this off the bit yesterday. At the end, I didn't get it on video, but probably spent about 10 minutes, maybe. So I'm going to bring him across short again, and then we'll turn him left. There he goes. We'll turn him right. You saw him gape his mouth there a little bit, but I don't remember if I talked about this side pull snaffle yesterday or if I didn't get it on video, but the bit itself it's a really large diameter snaffle, so it is not hard on them by any means. And then you've got that lariat noseband, so most of the time when you're pulling on that pressure's on their nose as opposed to their mouth, because we don't really want one to get hard mouth, but you do need to have control of them. And they learn the feel of that bit in their mouth and listening to it. So it's kind of the best of both worlds if you're not a hackamore guy, which I'm not anti-hackamore. I don't use one, never have. I probably ought to learn it at some time. I'm sure I could use one. And maybe this yearling colt of mine, instead of doing trial and error on somebody else, a client horse, maybe I'll do that with him. He's just never even do a bit in his mouth. Stop him over here by the fence. Whoa. They're released. And he's licking and chewing already. That's good, kid. Or, I know you're looking back here saying, what are we doing now? Let's go. Now, I'm going to come in here a little closer. We'll just try and move him around here a little bit. I mean, he's kind of taken off there, but we'll turn him. We'll bring him across the pen here. We'll ask him to go right. There you go. I mean, I'm trying to, like when he resists that pull, I'm having to pull pretty good, but the minute I feel that nose give, I'm trying to release that rein immediately so that I reward him and he understands, oh, that pressure's gonna quit if I just do, such and such. So we'll bring him to the left here. That was real soft to be able to do that. So now we'll come to the